All right, a couple little points from the riders meeting as always. First and foremost, parents, please know your rider's moto and moto number. Have them up there, have them in the proper chute if they're younger, or if they're older, tell them to make sure they're responsible for it and they know where they're supposed to be, just so we don't have anybody missing a moto again, especially with the Tuesday night race. We want to keep things rolling as quickly and smoothly as we can, so everyone be where you need to be when you're supposed to be there. If a rider goes down out on the track, parents, please do not hop the fence and run out here. We have officials all over the place who are going to help your kiddos out as soon as they hit the ground, and if we do need you, we will not hesitate to call for you. Last and certainly not least, from the gate to the 30-foot line, that white line by the lights, it is illegal to intentionally impede the progress of another rider. That same rule applies from the exit of turn 3, that white line on the tabletop, all the way to the finish line. Those two areas, it is a disqualifiable offense to intentionally impede the progress of another rider. With all that being said, if I could have corner officials and volunteers head over to your spots and ask everybody to rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention over to the American flag on the 4th straightaway for the performance of tonight's national anthem. All right, once more. Corner officials, volunteers, everyone start heading out to your spots, getting out to where you're supposed to be. Let's get this show on the road. I'm short, I can't see. We got in turn 1, good over there, good in 2. Oh, turn 3, do I need to call his name? Mr. Chris Campbell, I believe. You better be booking it. We're on a tight schedule here. Come on now. The movie Polar Express is on in our house around Christmas time, probably from Thanksgiving week until about New Year's, like on repeat in the living room consistently, because I loved it and then my little siblings love it, so it's on all the time. I just think of the conductor who was like, "We gotta go. Time is of the essence, boy." And you don't have any hustle at all. You're just taking your sweet time, huh? He said, "Bad knees." I feel the same way, and I'm not supposed to have that problem yet. I say age is just a number. Of course, all the old guys agree. Oh, I got in trouble. Mr. Woolery not too happy. Keith, you got that beautiful head of hair. There's no way you could be that old. I bet the mullet in the 90s was killer, wasn't it? Was it actually? Truly? Okay. I would say you could be the guy who had a full head of long curly hair, or you could have been bald at 20. Like, I can't really gauge it. You could have been one way or the other. Just one. Do. Do do. Do 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 do.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready? Watch the
Bet y'all
game.
didn't think you'd be getting a concert tonight. Gate drops down on the bounce bikes. We got a big shot out of the middle of the field. Now he's moving to the middle of the field. He was on the inside. Now he's on the outside. He's looking over at the crowd. Said, "What's up?" Oh, that gap not so big anymore. Hardcore Realty Colors right there on the 2 spot. Could be Rogers, could be Kreisa. Right there, close. 635 ride sitting out front on this one, though. 695, maybe. I don't know. I think that's Blaine sitting out front. Coming out of Green Valley Mo. Is it a 9? Cool. Oh, no, it's not. Half track. He just gave up the lead. He stopped like he was going halfway. Now he's got to work a little harder for it. He's got a shot at the inside line. See what he can make happen.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start.
The pass is made on the inside line. The feet are up. He's still looking over. He's still moving over. 704 ride. Warren sitting on the 3 spot. And the 694. That's great. He's sitting on the 4 spot going down through the section right now. Single filing it. Hardcore Realty Colors believe that's Casey sitting right there on the 2 spot. Trying to keep this one close and competitive all the way back home. Blaine's still trying to run away with this one. You shouldn't be looking at me. You got to be looking that way, boss. I said the finish line's there. He looks even farther to his left. There's 1. There's 2. Now comes the battle for 3-4. Looks like Grady's sitting on that 3 spot right now. Doing what now? I like this spot on the track a lot better when the sun sets. It's a little bit cooler, just a little. A little breeze would be appreciated too. My goodness, wasn't the rain supposed to cool everything down a little? It didn't do a whole lot. Tomorrow will be cool, thank goodness. I'm so glad I have a professional weatherman in our house. You're semi-professional. It's been 10 years of having no less than, 15 weather apps installed on the phone? I know how to read a radar now. Know how to kind of, sort of predict the way weather's going to move. Because he got really, really good on it. Yeah, a professional gets paid. That's a good point. How about really well-educated amateur? Really well-practiced amateur? Because, my goodness, we spend a lot of time looking at the weather. Did we just do a 360? We're doing tricks out here. We're in the Olympics. Maybe we should be in the X Games next. All these bounce bikes coming across. Oh, he just texted me. I got to give him a little bit of a hard time. Uncle Dan Lopez just texted me. He said, I'm watching from my hotel here in St. Louis. I don't know how many people know that name, but I'm going to give him a hard time. Say what's up to him. Hi, Uncle Dan. We are Facebook Live and YouTube Live on that note. That's how he's watching us. I'd imagine he's probably on Facebook, but you never know. Dan, you just got to text me to confirm it. I'm waiting for that next ding that says Facebook, baby. We'll be running Moto number 4 first, due to Moto 3, one of the riders being one of the moms who was just out on the track with her balance biker. So we will run 4, then likely 5, and then work from there.
Ready, watch the gate.
Dan said, yep, Facebook. Gay pops down on Moto number 4 out on track. These are the little fella cruisers. Got 9 cruiser out on track. Loose, Daly, and Bowie rolling through turn number 1. Pretty good shot out of Bowie. Freight Train out of turn number 1. He's going to snag up a whole shot. The Gold Cup champion got Loose sitting right there in the hip pocket. Freaky fast colors. And got to go fast Daly. Sitting on the 3 going in and out of turn number 2. Still Bowie, Loose, and Daly running 1, 2, 3 in that order. Total points racing on this one, so they're going to do it all night long. Not what you see is what you get. Total points all the way through 3 rounds. So every spot they can get early on in the night here, these early rounds, going to pay them off later on in the night. First spot and first ace going to go to Bowie out of round number 1. Luce going to pick up that 2 spot. 5 the moto out on track now. 11-year-old cruisers got Hawthorne, Stewart, and O'Connell. Looks like EJ Hawthorne sitting out front on this one right now, coming out of Raytown, Missouri, onto Wheels Gang. Team Money trying to find his way by on the inside line. O'Connell trying to shut that door. Not quite enough. Going to go Team Money. O'Connell, you're 2-3, but it's all EJ Hawthorne. Edric running away with this one down through the 3 straightaway. In and out of turn number 3, still Hawthorne, Stewart, and O'Connell. Jet trying to find a way on by, though. Trying to get a little crafty, but it's all style out of Hawthorne. Total points on this one as well. He'll grab up to your first low point. Spot 2 to Stewart, and 3 to O'Connell out of moto number 5. Backtracking a little bit, 3 the moto out on track now. 31-35 Lady Cruisers. Got Grandma Mary Wallace, Liz Daly, Vanessa Mayo, and Liz Muck going down through the 2 straightaway at the moment. Got Mayo and Daly out on your 1, 2, followed up by Wallace and Muck, rounding out the top 4. Down through the section, still Vanessa Mayo. Gold Cup 2 ride. Oh, the Gold Cup 3. Doing it for Darby and the gang. Bikes to the likes of us, coming out of Baldwin City, Kansas. Got Daly right there in the 2 spot. Liz coming out of Smithville, Missouri. Way up north, way down south. Coming all the way back home. Going to go Mayo, your one and only transfer spot out of motor number 3. Bumping up now, 6 the motor number out on track. Pretty good shot out of Bikes with the likes of us. Colors on the inside line. That was Wise, but King going to slam that door shut. That's Curly. Got Chase Mode sitting out front right now. Here comes Wise on the inside line. Not done yet. Not quite enough. Going to go Curly, Wise, and King. You're 1, 2, 3 down through the section. Total points racing on this one as well. So every spot going to count all the way back home. Derek Wise trying to reel in Chase Mode just a little bit more. See if he can tighten things up a little bit going into these long 3 rounds for him. But spot number 1 going Curly. 2 going to go to Wise. And the 3 to Dylan King out of moto number 6. 7 the moto out on track. 17-20 cruisers got Patillo, Stafford, and Kelly. Brody Stafford sitting out front on this one. B-Ride coming out of Blue Springs, Missouri for on 2 wheels. Got Stafford, Fetch, and the 453 ride Patillo. You're 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, riders, random start.
Kelly rounding out your top 4 all the way back to me. On 2 wheels ride. 1 spot up for grabs. That 1 spot going to Brody Stafford out of moto number 7. 8 the moto number out on track. Pretty good shot out of Corey Brown inside line for the S-Square Mo crew coming through turn number 1. Going to go Brown Wellman, your 1, 2. Alvin Howard on your 3. That's how they'll roll down through the 2 straightaway. Got S-Squared on 2 wheels. And Freaky Fast, your top 3 on the podium as we come all the way back home down through the section. NASCAR lines for these guys. They drift a little closer to that white line whole way down through the 3rd straight. They rip through that 3rd corner. You can feel the air coming off of them. My sheets are moving. Total points racing on this one. Going to go Corey Brown, your low point. Wellman, your deuce. And Howard, your 3. Get loud for him, ladies and gentlemen. 2 racks of 500 novice on a Tuesday night. Got Perrier, Welch, Franklin, Malone, and Grau sitting here in rack number 1 as we go down through turn number 1. Had a pretty good shot out of Welch. She's out of the top 2 now. Got Franklin on the inside line trying to fight her way on up. There goes Piper Franklin onto your 1 spot. Got Lincoln Grau on your 2. Got Franklin Grau sitting on your transfer spots right now, taking the top 2 straight on out to the main event. Got Welch and Malone on the outside looking in 3-4, trying to find their way on up into a main event, but it's still Piper Franklin. Hardcore Realty Colors, Blue Springs local.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders
Down through
ready,
turn number
watch
one.
the gate.
Oh, turn number 3. Franklin way out front on this one. There's Grau. Rosie sliding up to the 3 spot. Malone now giving her a little run to the money for Grau. All the way back to me. Spot number 1 going to Piper Franklin with some authority. And the 414 ride, Lincoln Grau going to hold on tight for that 2 spot. Out of moto number 9. 10, the moto out on track. More 5 and under Navis. God Johnson, Noel Shingleton, Gnarly Bronson, and Howell. Looks like maybe Bronson. Got Shingleton sitting on that 2 spot. Enoch coming out of Concordia Mo, but as we come all the way back home, 198 ride. That's Ford Howell. Got Howell and Shingleton out on your 1-2. Johnston and Bronson. We getting one picked up over there. Got a down rider over in turn number 1. Getting them checked out all the way back to me. Still just taking the top 2 on out to the main event out of this one all the way back home. Ford Howell going to punch his ticket in spot number 1. And Shingleton going to grab up spot number 2. I think that's Callum over there in turn number 1, getting them checked out. That was Ethan and Resner coming back on your 3-4. Back to his feet. He's going to go back for the bicycle. Of course he is. 36 motos out here on a Tuesday, too. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. Weather's beautiful. Sun's starting to fall below concessions over there. Makes the crowd look real pretty. Not that y'all don't look pretty already.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Here comes Moto 11, 6-year-old novice out on track. Got Hodges, Wolf, Kreisa, Rogers, and more. Real good shot out of the middle of the pack. Here goes Hardcore Realty Colors on the inside line. He's not quite going to be able to find a way on by. Bringing this one back to me. Looks like the 189 ride. That's Weston Moore. Got Moore and the 095. Tatum Wolf. Still more Wolf. You're 1-2. Got the 155 ride. Declan Kreisa sitting on your 3 spot as we go in and out of turn number 2. Way up high ride for Wolf there. Bringing this one all the way back to me. Still Weston Moore. Coming out of Bates City, Missouri. Sitting out on your 1 spot. We're taking the top 2 on out. Straight into a 6-year-old novice main event. Wolf still on that inside line and back to P2, trying to find a way on up to the mix. But second place is good enough to go to the main event, just not punching the ticket first. That one going to go to Moore, grabbing up spot number 1. And Tatum grabbing up spot number 2 out of moto number 11. 12, the moto number out on track. 7-year-old novice guy, Jackson the Jet, Beltran, Raylan Grau, Camden Collin. And Cannon Collins coming all the way back to me out of turn number 1. Try to get a peek of a plate. Got a paper plate. Got a league plate. Might have another paper plate. Looks like 092. That's Raylan sitting on the 2 spot. Camden Collins sitting out front on this one. Got Colin Grau. You're 1-2. Moves being made back on the 3-4. Tires a touching. They both skied away from it. They're sitting on your 3-4 spot. Single filing it down through the section. I'm out here dodging front wheels as we come all the way back out of turn number 3, all the way back home. Still Collins sitting out front on the 1 spot. You could get that number plate a little bit clearer, boss. Struggling to see it just a little. That one and only transfer spot going to Collin out of moto number 12. 13, the moto number out on track. 9-year-old novice got Raiden Nabert, Milo Wolf, Xander Newland, and Kadron Spillman. Hardcore Realty Colors sitting out on the 1 spot right now, bringing me back through turn number 2, all the way back home, taking just the top rider on out to the main event here, 094. That's Milo Wolf sitting out on the 1 spot. We're 3 wide, bar to bar, back on the 2, 3, 4. Who's going to get the edge going down through the 3rd straightaway still? Milo trying to hold on to this one, running away a little bit with that 1 spot. Still a tight battle back on 2, 3, 4. They're all bumping and banging, still upright, though. All the way back home, Milo going to punch his ticket with that transfer spot. Xander coming on back with the 2, not going to get his transfers for it. But that's a hard-fought 2nd place if I've ever seen one out of 13. 14, the moto out on track. 10-year-old novice got Welch, Hara, Parker, and Velasquez. Got Kyson Parker sitting out front on this one. Parker, followed up by Beanie Welch and Velasquez. That's your top 3.
Attention.
Hara on back to the 4.
Random start.
Turning and burning through turn number 3. Parker picking up all the extra pedals all the way back home. Just the top 1 going on out to the main event here. All the way back to me. That's how it'll go. Kyson Parker going to punch the first and only ticket into a 10 novice main event out of moto number 14. 15, the moto number 12-year-old novice got Campbell, Wolf, Franklin, Hawkins, Johnson, and Dutton got, wait, what? Lily Campbell sitting out front on this one right now. 187 ride. That's Johnson. Blazing Blake on the 2 spot, and looks like J.C. Wolf sitting on that 3 As they come in and out of turn number 2, still Campbell, Johnson, Wolf, and Franklin and Dutton rounding out your top 5 as we go down through the section. All the way back to me, the bright orange construction colors got Campbell bringing this one all the way back wire to wire, trying to punch a ticket into an early main event on a Tuesday. Going to go Campbell for spot number 1, and Blazing Blake Johnson, your second transfer out of moto number 15. That's going to be a fun main event. 16, the moto out on track. 14-year-old novice got Boss E, Emma Swanson, Kel Kepka, Henry Jepson, and Jackson Payton. Got 239. Payton sitting out on the 1 spot right now. AOT colors out of Green Valley, Missouri. CycleWorks colors on the 2 spot coming out of Nebraska. Oh, CycleWorks Nebraska out of Olathe. That's the Boss E, Swanson on the 2 spot. And the 259 ride, Jepson sitting back to the 3. As we go in and out of turn number 3 for Payton. Everyone else going in. Big old gap for Payton here, bringing this one all the way back home. 1 spot in the main event. That spot goes to Jackson Payton out of moto number 16. 17, the moto out on track. 36, 40-year-old nervous. Got Eddie Kelly, Zach Knowles, and Brandon Hara. As we go in and out of turn number 1, bringing this one back. Single filing it. League t-shirt sitting out front on this one. 105 ride. That's Knowles coming out of Lewisburg, Kansas. We've had 2 cities from Kansas that I call local high school games for. Itty-bitty little towns. And we've had 2 of them tonight. How crazy is that? Bringing this one all the way back home. Still Knowles sitting out on the 1 spot. Kelly on the 2. Hara on the 3 as we go in and out of turn number 3. Total points racing on this one. So every spot's going to count all the way back home. First spot going to go to Knowles. Second point going to go to Eddie Kelly. And the 3 points going to go to Hara out of moto number 17. 18, the moto number out on track. 46, 50-year-old novice. Got Lars Jepson, Jonas Dominguez, and Daniel Malone. 306 ride. Looks like Dominguez sitting out front on this one, coming out of Shawnee, Kansas. Donut Factory colors of Lars Jepson on the 2 spot, hanging right there close. Reeling him in a little bit closer. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Malone on the 3 spot. As we go in and out of turn number 3, Jepson still trying to get as close as he can. Dominguez trying to put it on cruise control, just enough of a gap to bring this one back home. Total points racing. He'll get that first low point, not without a charge out of Jepson. Comes home for your 2. And Malone, your 3. 19, the moto number. Little Tykes, bigger bikes, getting a little bit quicker. 7 intermediates. Got Cabo Hall, Western Cross, and got to go fast Seth Daly. Got Cabo and got to go fast out on your 1 and 2. Cross on back to the 3. Single filing as we go in and out of turn number 2. Daly doing a little bit of shopping as we go out of that second corner. He's all over the rear wheel of Cabo, giving him a little bit of a push. Kasem trying to hold him off, play some defense. Coming all the way in and out of turn number 3. Outside line goes Kasem. Outside line follows Daly. We got a good one rolling all the way back home here. Low point racing on this one for total points. So every spot going to count. This could end up being big later in the night. Hall going to hold on by a thread. Going to go Hall, Daly, Cross, your 1, 2, and 3. 20, the moto out on track. Johnson, Franklin, Swanson, Hodges, Miracle, and Unistal. 9 intermediates out on track. Got Miracle, Swanson, and Unistal outrunning 1, 2, and 3 as we go in and out of turn number 3. Hardcore Realty color still on back to the 4-5. There goes Johnson. The bug sliding on up. Still Miracle holding off the whole wide world is Axel. There goes Wild West around the outside line. Wild West bringing this one back for a 1-2 for the Hardcore Realty gang. Top 2 moving on out to the main event. Going to go Axel Miracle and West Unistal, your 2 transfer spots out of moto number 20. '21, the moto number out on track. 10-year-old intermediates got Belcher, Hale, and Campbell. Oh, the foot went down for Campbell. Lightning dropped the inside foot through the corner. How about that? Got Hale, Belcher, and Campbell, your 1, 2, 3 as they go in and out of turn number 2. Still Hale leading them down through the section. The Race of Champions number 1 plate. Nope, trying to keep him right there close within sight. He's reeling him in just a little bit as we go in and out of turn number 3. See what Noak has left in the tank. See what Brennan's got left in the tank as we come all the way back home. Here comes Belcher right around the inside line. He's going to go by with the style and the smoothness. He gives him a look over as well. Going to go Belcher, Hale, Campbell, your 1, 2, 3. Got to stay on the gas with that kid behind you. 22, the moto out on track. Now 12 intermediates. Got Bass, Lamano, Stewart, Rogers, Bass, and Conklin. Here's Conklin and the Hunter. They bump and they both stay up. The Hunter trying to slide on over and shut the door. Hunter's right there as well. Here goes Conklin. Here, a little bump and run from Conklin. The Hunter going to slide on up. That's Rogers. Got Rogers, Conklin, Team Money. You're 1, 2, and 3. We're taking the top 2 on out to the main event. Team Money trying to hang close. Going to go Winston Rogers and Hunter Conklin. Your transfers out of 22. That's going to be another real fun main event. Hunter and the Hunter out of 22. 23, the moto out on track. 13 intermediates. Got Johnson, Wise, Schaffler, Miracle, Nash, And Axon got Maverick Miracle out front on this one. The Missouri Monster bringing us in and out of turn number 2. Got Miracle Wise and the 033 right. Dill Pickle Schaffler. They're your 1, 2, and 3.
Attention.
The Gladiator and Nash rounding out your top 4, followed up by Johnson and Axon. We're taking the top 2 on out to the main event. Wise trying to pull things out just a little more. Separate himself from Dill Pickle. That's how they'll go. Miracle and Wise, your 1, 2 out of Moto 23. More big classes, more action. 24, the moto number now 14 intermediates. Got Fetch, Penny, Visnich, Skaggs, Swanson, and Hawkins got Penny and Skaggs out on the 1, 2 right now, followed up by Jackson Swanson. That's your top 3. Here goes Fetch on the inside line, making a move for your 4 spot, puts a white line move on Hawkins. He's going to answer right back down to the 3 straightaway, but Penny, Skaggs, Swanson stretching this one way on out, coming all the way back to me. Swanson going to run away with the boys, not enough to pick up a transfer though. Going to go Archer Penny and Corbin Skaggs, your transfer spots out of 24. 25, the moto number. Pretty good shot out of Slot Tower, but it's all King Henry as we go in and out of turn number 1. Got Campbell, Wise, Slot Tower, and Kelly. Looks like King Henry Campbell sitting on the 1 spot right now. Blue Springs local, 16 intermediates. Gosh, Slot Tower on the 2 spot. The Smooth Operator, Wise on your 3. Connor Kelly on back to your 4. That's your single file action as we go in and out of turn number 3. Turning and burning back home. Taking just a top rider on out to the main event. Slot Tower keeping it close. No cigar through round 1. Going to go Campbell. King Henry picking up your 1 and only transfer out of moto number 25. 26, the moto number 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. Got Aggs and Patillo and Super Cooper Kelly. Pretty good shot out of Kelly as we go in and out of turn number 1. Still holding on tight edge. Racing Colors doing it for Dan Lopez and the gang watching over in STL. Bringing this one in and out of turn number 2. Still Kelly. Patillo, Axon, you're 1, 2, 3. Here comes Brandon around the outside line. Going to try to surge in just a little closer. There he goes on the inside line. Super Cooper left the line. Oh, he pulled some brake. He was merciful to him there. Left Cooper a line to use. Cooper didn't quite take advantage of it all the way back home. Total points racing goes Patillo through round 1. Kelly, your 2 spot. And Axon, your 3. That's going to be a fun one to watch the points unfold. Out of 26. 27, the moto out on track now. Axon, Poole, and Skeeter Woolery. Got Darby Poole sitting out front right now. The head man for Bikes for the Likes of Us coming out of Olathe, Kansas, sitting out on the 1. He's got Skeeter, Keith Woolery, Freaky Fast Racing Colors on your 2 spot. And Eric Axon, Purple Heart Racing Colors out of Blue Springs, Missouri, sitting on your 2 as we go in and out of turn number 3. Total points racing on this one again, so every spot they get through the whole night, it's all going to add up and be real important later on. First spot going to Poole, 2 spot to Woolery, and 3 spot to Axon out of 27. 28, the moto number out on track. 14 girl experts got Welch, Roberts, and Brown. Pretty good shot out of Adelaide Welch. She's going to lead a minute out of turn number 1. Single file in action. Here we go for the 14 girl experts. Edge Racing Colors out front again. 2 of the last couple of motos got Welch and Brown out on your 1, 2. Mac Roberts on back to your 3. State champion doing a whole lot of shopping for the Bicycle Shack. Adelaide Welch still trying to hold on tight to that 1 spot. Here goes inside peak for Brown. Not quite enough this time. All the way back home. We got a drag race coming though. Welch trying to hold on tight. Total points again on this one. So every spot going to count all night long. First point going to Welch. Fly Rye your 2 and Mac Roberts your 3 out of moto 28. 29, the moto out on track. 8-year-old experts got Baby Cake, Austin Miller, Eula Shingleton, and Asher Luce. Got Shingleton and Luce out on your 1, 2. Baby Cake on back to the 3. Good racing out of these boys on a normal basis. Here we go down to the 3 straightaway. Got Shingleton holding the aces right now, halfway through this one, about 3/4 of the way through. Through turn 3, he's got a whole lot of Asher Luce right there on the rear wheel. Freaky Fast Racing out of Kearney, Missouri. Right there trying to put a charge on him all the way back home. Shingleton still got the 1 spot. Here comes Luce. Oh, no! They both got across the line. Ulyss is back up to his feet. Flipped a pedal there. We'll check on the 1 spot finish. Baby Cake, your 3 there. Out of 29, 30, the moto out on track. 10X got Penny, Jackman, O'Connell, Hall, Bowie, and Howard got Bowie, Penny, and O'Connell out on your 1, 2, 3 right now as we go down through the section. Still, the freight train of Bowie sitting out of the 1 spot. He's got the Snake, Sawyer Penny, Gold Cup 1 and State 1, bringing this one all the way back home as we come all the way back to me, wire to wire. Going to go Bowie for a transfer spot, Penny for a transfer spot.
Attention.
Out of moto number 30.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, moto 29 there. Asher Luce came by narrowly at the stripe there, so that's going to go to Luce, your low point going into round 2. Shingleton, your 2 spot. 31, the moto out on track. 11X got Duval, Davidson, and Hawthorne. Got Xavier, EJ, and Big Mac running your 1, 2, 3 down through the section. A little styling and wiling out of EJ. Not quite enough to reel in the X-Man through turn number 3. All the way back home. See if Davidson can hold him off. Again, total points on this one means it's going to count big all night long. Going to go Davidson, Hawthorne, and Duval. Your 1, 2, 3 out of Moto 31. Whole shot and Davidson battling good back there on the 2-3, but we got Moorfield sitting out on the 1 spot right now. Bicycle Shack Colors trying to lead this one around wire to wire. Whole shot Barker sitting on the 2 spot. Davidson, your 3. Those are your 3 riders. Total points racing for 12 experts. 32, the moto out on track. Barker holding all the inside lines. Davidson getting crafty, going right around the outside. Slim Shady style, dye the hair blonde, bringing this one all the way back to me. Moorfield going to grab up your low point. Davidson, the aggressive move, going to hold on to your 2 spot. Out of moto number 32. 3 goes to Barker. Oh, bumping in or running on the 3-4 back there. AJ holding on tight. Little love tab there out of McMorris. Bringing this one all the way back to me. Velasquez had the 1 spot. Here comes Couts on the inside line. Going to go Couts, Velasquez. And Johnson, you're 1, 2, and 3 down through the section. Nice tight racing out of these 4. There's about 5 bike lengths separating all 4 of them going into turn number 3. Here goes Velasquez. Just 1 spot up for grabs. Does he have enough charge to hold him off all the way back home? No, sir. Going to go Couts. Your 1 and only transfer. Out of moto number 33. 34, the moto out on track. 14X, a little bit bigger, a little bit faster. Got the Hurricane, Zachary Campbell, the Falcon, Jabril Belgrave, and Freestyle Kurritz. In and out of turn number 2. Still the Hurricane sitting out front on this one. He's got Kurritz right there. The comeback hit is now Freestyle going down through the 3rd straightaway. He's on the outside line trying to find a way to freestyle a win coming all the way back to me. Still Campbell, Kurritz. Here comes Kurritz around the inside line. Kurritz going to find his way on back for a 1 spot all the way back home. Kurritz, Campbell, Belgrave, you're 1, 2, and 3. Staging one more time. 35, the moto out on track. Brown, Penny, Stafford, Tolfree, and Nash. Oh, Amir going huge down through the 3 straightaway. Big old triple sitting way out front. Got Stafford, Penny riding on your 2-3, taking the top 3 on out. That stopped my heart for a second, dude. All the way back to me. Going to go Speed Racer and Stafford, you're 1, 2. Matthew Kepka to staging. Matthew Kepka needs you to staging. Whew. Amir, you can't do that to me, boss. He said, I'm sorry. Dude, I'm looking here. I turn, and he's, like, above me. Said a no on Kepka. Dude, and this triple is so scary because even when you're, like, halfway across it, you're already starting to fall down. I thought he was going to, like, way 50-50 it. Holds on tight, though. Gate is down on the last one of the day for the round number 1. 41, 45-year-old sketcher. It's got Kepka, Johnson, Carroll, Hinton, Peck, and Novotny. Pretty good shot out of Big Nick. Gold Coast Daylight Colors out of the middle of the pack. He's going to grab up a whole shot through turn number 1. He's got Scott Johnson right there on the inside line. Here comes Scott. He's going to tuck it on back, play the gentleman's game coming through turn number 2. Got Johnson sitting back to the 2 spot. He's got Novotny out on the 1. Carroll and Peck, you're 3-4. Bringing this one all the way back home. Nick, you got to play a little better defense. He could have had a shot at you right there. Coming all the way through turn number 3, all the way back home. Top 2 going on out to the main event. Going to go Novotny and Johnson. Your 2 transfer spots out of motor number 36. That'll do it for round number 1, everybody. Thank you for bearing with
Knock them up. Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Okay, pops down to motor number 3, 31 to 35-year-old Lady Cruisers. Got Grandma Mary Wallace, Liz Daly, and Liz Muck out on track right now, taking the top 2 straight on out to the main event. This one is not total points. What you're seeing is what you're getting as we come all the way out of turn number 1. All the way back to me. Got Liz Daly sitting out on the 1 spot right now, doing it for the Edge Racing crew. Dan Lopez and the gang. Coming out of Smithville, sitting out on the 1 spot. Got Liz Muck sitting on the 2 spot. Is that Gower, Missouri? Is that how you say that? A place not from here. Sitting on the 2 spot, Liz Daly still sitting out on the 1. Grandma Mary on your 3.
Okay, riders,
Again, not
random
total
start.
points, just the top 2 moving on up in the program as we come in and out of turn number 3. Daly still going to try to pick up a wire-to-wire on this one. All the way back home. First transfer spot going to Daly. Muck and Grandma Mary battling on that second transfer spot all the way back. Jimmy, looks like we're going to go Liz for Liz, grabbing up your 1 and 2 spots all the way back home. Going to go Daly and Muck, grabbing up your 1 and 2s out of motor number 3. For the motor number out on track, 9-year-old Cruisers got Loose, Daly, and Bowie got the freight train sitting out front on this one. Jackson Bowie doing it for the Bicycle Shack. Got a Raytown leading him down through a round on the 1 spot. Loose on the 2 spot. Got to go fast, Daly on your 3. That's how they're going to go down through the section. Single filing it all the way back to me. Perfect scores for the 2 aces. I think yes. Going to go Bowie. Another 1 spot. Loose, another deuce. And Daly, your 3. That rhymed and I didn't even mean it to. Got Hawthorne, Stewart, and O'Connell out on the 1-2. They're 3 wide again, going down through the 3 straightaway. Hawthorne went 3rd to 1st right there, all the way from the outside to all the way in. Got Hawthorne, O'Connell, and Team Money. You're 1, 2, and 3 right now, 11-year-old Cruisers. Here comes Stewart on the inside line, trying to take away a piece of the 2 spot. O'Connell trying to hold him off. Team Money sliding on up, taking away the inside line. He'll move up to the 2. O'Connell got some bite back all the way back home. Going to go E.J. Hawthorne, another 1 spot. Team Money, another 2. O'Connell, another 3. Man, oh man, the start was cooking, just wasn't quite able to hang on to it. Oh, I haven't seen a pump race in such a long time. Other people don't like this. I love this. If any of you pedal, you will not hear the end of it from me. Derek, you're behind. You better not pedal. There goes Curly on the inside. Now comes the hard part. Can he keep the speed? Outside line for King means he's got a little better shot. Oh, Curly's got more momentum down through the 3 straightaway. He took the lead away and ran with it, coming all the way back home. Still Curly, King, and Wise, you're 1, 2, 3, bringing this one all the way back home. You'd think they'd try to tie it up. Curly just about looped himself backwards there. He'll come back for another 1 spot. King going to get a 2. Him and Wise going to be tied up going into the main event. Out of motor number 6. 7, the motor number out on track. 17 to 20 Cruisers got Fetch. Patillo and Kelly got Benjamin Fetch. AOT Keller sitting out front on this one. Leading him down through turn number 2. We got the 001 sitting out on the 2 spot. That's Eddie Kelly coming out of KC Mo. He's got Brandon Patillo on the 3 spot as we go in and out of turn number 3 all the way back to me. Wire to wire on this one, trying to go Fetch. This is not total points, taking the top 2. Here comes Brandon on the inside line, trying to slide up, take away that second transfer spot. He'll do just that. Going to go Fetch. Patillo, your 2 transfer spots out of motor number 7. 8th, the motor number out on track. 46 50-year-old Cruisers got Brown, Howard, and Wellman. Got Corey Brown sitting out front on this one. S-Square, Missouri rider coming out of KC Mo, leading him down through the section. He's sitting out on the 1 spot. Got Roger Wellman doing it for the on-2 wheels. Colors on the 2 spot. And Freaky Fast Pilot of Alvin Howard sitting on the 3 as we come in and out of turn number 3 all the way back home on this one. Total points once again. Low point and an ace for Brown once again. He'll grab up your 1 spot. Another 2 spot for Wellman and a 3 going to Alvin Howard out of motor number 8. More 5 and under novice sitting out on track right now. 5 and under novice rack number 1. This is motor number 9. Got Grant Perrier, Maggie Welch, and Rosalie Malone. Got Rosie and Maggie out on the 1-2 right now as we go down through the 3-2 straightaway. Still Rosalie and Maggie, you're 1-2. Grant got a little bit of work to do. He's going to try to find a spot right now. He's going to take that inside line. Maggie left the door open, and she'll pay for it coming back to me. Going to go Rosalie and Grant. Now sitting on your 2 transfer spots. Welch with a little bit of work to do as we go down through the section. Oh, no quit in them yet, though, as we come all the way back down through turn number 3. Malone trying to stretch things out just a little bit. She's doing just that. The battle now sits on the 2 and 3. Bringing it all the way back to me. Just 2 spots up for grabs in a stacked 500 novice main event. First spot going to Rosalie Malone. She'll get a spot coming out of Independence, Missouri. And looking around. Close. Oh, my goodness. Did she get by? Wow. Welch picking up your second and final spot. Perrier kept napping there. Out of Moto 9. 10 the moto out on track. Now got Johnston, Knowles, and gnarly. Callum Bronson got Bronson stretching it way out front on the 1 spot right now. Got the 086. That's Rensner Knowles out of Lewisburg sitting on the 2 spot. Got Johnston on the outside looking in. Ethan's got a little bit of work to do. He's got to shop a little bit, get tricky and creative to find his way on up into the main event tonight. No debate for Bronson, though. He'll pick up an easy spot number 1. All the way back to me. Does Johnson have enough in the tank? Can Knowles hang on tight? All the way back home. The ace goes to Knowles. He'll pick up that second and final spot in a loaded 500 Navi main event. Good racing to Ethan. Out of moto number 10. 11 the moto out on track now. 6-year-old novice. Got Hodges, Kreisa, and Rogers. 155 ride. That's Declan Kreisa sitting out front on this one out of Green Valley, Missouri. Got Kreisa 035 ride. Fiona Rogers on the 2 spot. 723 Liliana Hodges on the outside looking in. Still Declan and Fiona out on the 1-2 right now as we go in and out of turn number 3 all the way back to me. Again, not total points on this one. What you see is what you get. Just taking the top 2 on out. Declan going to get a spot in the 6 Navi main event. And Fiona Rogers going to get that second spot out of moto number 11. 12 the moto number out on track. 7-year-old novice got Jackson the Jet, Beltran, Raylan Grau. And Cannon Collins got Grau and Beltran out on the 1-2 right now. Cannon Collins on the 3 spot, trying to find his way on up into the mix. We're just taking the top 2. Grau left that outside line open. He'll pay for it. Seen that one a couple of times. Jackson the Jet going to take advantage of it, bring it all the way back home. Grau got a little bit left in the tank. Not going to be able to take it back. Going to go Beltran, your 1 spot. Grau, your 2. Those are your 2 transfers. Out of moto number 12. Good racing to Cannon Collins. 13 the moto out on track right now. Got Raiden Nybert, Xander Newland, and Kadron Spillman. Got 340 ride. Newland sitting out on the 1 spot right now. Newland got the 417 ride. That's Nybert right in tow. That's your 1 and 2 leading him down through the section. Got Spillman on the 3 spot outside looking in. Taking the top 2 once again as we go in and out of turn number 3. Still Newland and Nybert sitting out on your 1-2. Kadron got a little bit of a charge brewing. Let's see if they got anything for him. All the way back home. Newland going to hold on tight for spot number 1. And Raiden going to hold on for spot number 2 out of moto number 13. 14 the moto out on track. 10-year-old novice got Welch, Hara, and Velasquez. Looks like Beanie Welch and Haley Velasquez out on your 1-2 right now. There's Spencer on the inside line. Oh, elbows a bumping. Spencer taking a little detour nearly. Keeps feet on the pedals. That was a miraculous save. He's still got a shot to get into the main event. Lost a lot of ground, though. Velasquez, great job holding her line right there. Veteran move. All the way back to me. Beanie Welch going to grab up spot number 1, and Haley Velasquez going to grab up spot number 2. Good move. Pays off for out of moto number 14. 15 the moto out on track. 12 novice got Wolf, Franklin, Hawkins, and Dutton. Looks like Hayden Franklin and the 093 ride sitting out on the 1-2. That's JC Wolf. Got Franklin, Wolf, Dutton. Your 1, 2, 3 Hardcore Realty Colors trying to sweep the top 2 rounds. All the way back home. 095 ride. Sitting back to the 4 spot, that's Hawkins. But all the way back home through round number 2. Full podium for the Hardcore Realty gang. Going to go Franklin, Wolf, and Freebird Dutton. Your 1, 2, and 3 out of moto number 15. 16 the moto out on track. 14-year-old novice got Boss E, Emma Swatson. I just got that reference. I just understood Boss E for the first time. That just clicked. I've been reading that name for like a year. Got Swanson, Kepka, and Jepson out on the 1, 2, 3 right now. Got Swanson on the 1 spot, wire to wire, leading him around. Jepson sitting on the 2 spot, and Kepka, your 3. Not total points, taking just the top 2 straight on out to a main event for the 14 novice all the way back home. Doing it for CycleWorks Nebraska out of Olathe. Boss E going to bring this one all the way back home. Going to go Swanson, your 1st transfer spot. And Henry Jepson, your 2nd transfer spot. Good racing to Kepka out of moto number 16. 17, the motor number coming in way hot was Hara there. He'll slide back to the 2 spot. However, Colt Color sitting out on the 1 spot. Believe that's Knowles out front right now, leading him down through the 3 straightaway. You got to get a lead this one around. He's got Lars Jepson sitting right there on the rear wheel trying to shake him. Hasn't been able to do it through 2 rounds. And Malone right there on the 3 spot as we go all the way back down through the 4 straightaway. Jepson trying to pull close. Dominguez going to hold on just well enough. He's got 2 aces through 2 rounds. Going to go Jepson another 2. Malone another 3 out of moto number 18. 19, the mode number out on track. 7 intermediates got Hall, Cross, and Daly. Cabo sitting out on the one spot. He's going to go way to the outside line. That's going to leave an opportunity for Gotta Go Fast on the inside. There's Daly. He's got a pretty good shot at it. The door gets shut by Hall. Good move there to keep that line from going. He left a lot of room, closed that door at the last second. So we're going to go Hall, Daly, and Cross here. 1, 2, 3 as we go in and out of the third and final corner. See if Daly can get a little bit of a run built all the way back home. Cabo got a pretty good gap on this one, though. All the way back home. See if he's got enough to hold on. Yes, sir, he does. Going to go Hall for 2 aces through 2 rounds. Daly, both of your 2s. Cross, both of your 3s. Out of 19. 20, the moto out on track. 9 intermediates got Johnson, Franklin, Swanson, and Hodges. Looks like Hodges sitting on the 1 spot. He's got Swanson right there on the 2. There's the bug. Johnson on the 3. Here comes Swanson on the inside line. 2 chains trying to make this one a little tighter, but we got Avery Franklin on the outside looking in. Hardcore colors running engine and caboose at the moment, trying to find a way on up into the mix is Franklin. The bug doing a good job to hold her pace, though, all the way back home. 3 spots up for grabs. Going to go Hodges for a spot, 2 chains for a spot, and there goes Franklin around the outside line. Man, oh, man. Good racing out of 20. 21, the moto out on track now. 10I got Belcher. Hale off as we go in and out of the final corner. There's Lamano right there. That's your top 3. Zacatec off as we go in and out of the final corner. There's Lamano right there. That's your top 3. Zacatec, Team Money, and Vinny Lamano taking just the top 3 on out to the main event. That's how they'll go. Lamano, Stewart, and Bass, your transfer spots out of moto number 22. 23, the moto number out on track right now. 13 intermediates got Johnson, Schaffler, Nash, and Agson got Dill Pickle, Schaffler, and the Gladiator, Gunner Nash. That's your 1, 2, and 3 spot rounded out by London Johnson. Got Saban Agson on the outside looking in, trying to find his way on up into a main event on a Tuesday night. But it's still Schaffler and Nash pulling this one out wide just a little bit. Those are your top 2. London Johnson sitting on the 3 spot on the bubble right now. That's how it'll go. Back to me. Schaffler going to get a spot, Nash going to get a spot, and London Johnson going to get a spot. Out of 23. 24, the motor number out on track. 14 intermediates got Fetch, Visnich, Swanson, and Hawkins. Looks like Swanson out front right now, followed up by Fetch and Hawkins. Getting Visnich picked up over there in turn number 1. Y'all already got loud for her. Give her a hand again. She's still right over there on P2. Y'all can still hear her all the way back home. Fetch going to get a transfer spot. Swanson going to get a transfer.
Attention.
And Carson Hawkins, your 3rd and final.
Random start.
Man, good racing to Visnich. Way to get back up and finish that one out of 24. 25, the moto out on track. 16-year-old intermediates got Kelly Schlotzauer and the smooth operator, a Wise. Real good shot out of the middle of the pack. Schlotzauer, freaky fast racing. Keller's going to grab up a whole shot out of turn number 1. Cha-ching, there he goes. Oh, no, lost one all on his lonesome. That's Kelly. He's right back up on his feet. Give him a hand, y'all. High-sided, knew what he did, got right back up. He said, I'm all good. Going to go Schlotzauer and Wise, you're 1, 2, then taking the top 2 on out to the main event. These 2 keep it up right on 2 wheels. They'll be heading to the main event on a Tuesday night. No rush from Kelly, man. Good job picking that one up. Going to go Schlotzauer, spot number 1. Wise, spot number 2. Out of moto number 25. Great racing and great pickup to Kelly. 26, the moto out on track now. 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. Got Agson, Patillo, and Kelly. Got Kelly and Patillo out on the 1, 2 right now. Agson on your 3. That's how they're going to go. Single filing it down through turn number 2. The state champion Edge Racing colors. Dan Lopez and the gang leading them down through the 3 straightaways. Still Super Cooper. And Brandon Patillo, your 1 and 2. Agson back to the 3. Total points racing on this one, so it's going to count all night long. Every spot they can get. Just going to prove all the more valuable as the night goes on. Kelly going to tie things up with a 1 spot. Brandon going to grab up a 2 and Agson a 3. Those top 2. Tied up going into the main event out of 26. 27, the moto number out on track. 51, 55-year-old intermediates got Agson, Poole, and Woolery. Got Darby and Skeeter out on the 1, 2. Agson, your 3. They're going to single file it down through the section.
Riders, random start. Riders ready.
Keith trying to reel him in a little closer. Darby trying to keep the gap and stretch this one out. He's got an ace through round number 1, trying to get the broom out and grab a sweep. He's 2 for 3 so far. Going to go Poole. Your 1 spot, Woolery, your 2, Agson, your 3. Sorry, he's 2 for 2. 2 of 3. Wording is important. 28, the moto out on track. 14, Girl X. Welch got the 1 spot once again. Fly Ride, the state champion for the Bicycle Shack, trying to find every way in the book to get on by. Welch got herself a bit of a gap built as we go through turn number 3 right now. All the way back home. Edge Racing Colors once again. Say what's up to Mr. Lopez watching at home. All the way back to us. Roberts making a push there as well. Going to go Welch, your 1 spot. Fly Rye, your 2. Mac Roberts, your 3. Out of moto number 28. 29, the moto out on track. 8-year-old experts got Miller, Shingleton, and Loose got Freaky Fast Racing Colors. A Loose out on the 1 spot right now, followed up by Shingleton and Baby Cake Miller. You're 1, 2, 3 going in and out of turn number 2. Single filing it down through the section. Gold Cup 2 ride followed up by the 36. Once again, Loose and Shingleton. That's how they did it through round number 1. See if Shingleton has anything left in the tank for him as we come all the way back home down the 4th straightaway. Shingleton digging deep. Not quite enough to grab him there. Going to go Loose yet another 1 spot. Shingleton, your 2. Miller, your 3. Out of 29. 30, the motor number out on track. 10 experts got Jackman, O'Connell, Hall, and Howard. Looks like O'Connell and Clutch Howard, you're 1 and 2 right now. Got the Wolverine and Jackman sitting on the bubble. Saccone Hall right there trying to find his way on up into the mix. He needs one more spot to get into the main event. Jackman needs to hold on tight to that 3, and he'll be moving on up. Got Howard, O'Connell still out on the 1-2. Those two putting themselves in pretty good territory all the way back to me. That's how they'll go. O'Connell going to get the 1 spot. Clutch Howard, your 2. And the Wolverine and Jackman, your 3. Lost Big Mac over there in turn number 1. Going to get him picked up and checked out. He's getting to his feet. Davidson, Hawthorne, you're 1 and 2, leading him down through turn number 2. Going to get Mac picked up and checked out over there. Saw Edric picking his foot up. Guessing they made contact over there in turn 1. Total points racing on this one. Big Davidson going to bring back a 1 spot. That gives him a perfect score through 2 rounds. Hawthorne going to get your 2. There he goes. Up to his feet, everybody. Let him hear you. Fall down 7 times. Get up 8. Oh, he's going to pedal it out, too. We don't do any of that coasting stuff around here.
Okay,
Don't do it again, though. He peeks over at me. He's like, what do you think I'm going to do? He's going to get air. 32, the moto out on track. 12-year-old experts got Davidson, Moorfield, and Barker. Pretty good shot out of Maverick Moorfield. Davidson holding his hip tail right there. He's sitting on the 2 spot. Here comes Barker. Whole shot tried to make the slide job work again. Had to settle on back. Not quite aggressive enough there to make it stick. Going to go Moorfield, Davidson, Barker. A comfy little gap for all the riders right now. Moorfield, a little bit of a gap back to Davidson. He's got the same gap back to Barker. Total points racing on this one right now. Davidson trying to hold himself a pretty good gap over Barker going into the main event. Moorfield trying to just about lock things up all the way back home. That's how it'll go back to the stripe. Going to go Moorfield, Davidson, Barker. You're 1, 2, 3 yet again out of 32. 33, the moto out on track. 13X, got Johnson, Velasquez, and McMorris. Got A.J. Johnson, Tyler McMorris. You're 1 and 2 right now. Velasquez on the outside looking in. He nearly grabbed up your first place transfer in round number 1. Now he's trying to make the main event in P3. Going through turn number 3 all the way back home. Single filing it. McMorris trying to hold off the charge. Here's Velasquez right there on the inside line trying to find his way on by. Back to me. Going to go Johnson, McMorris. Your 2 transfer spots. One more time. All right. Man, oh, man, McMorris, Johnson, your transfers out of 33. 34, the moto out on track now. We got the same scenario. Campbell picked up almost a 1 last round. He's sitting back to the 3 now. We got Belgrave, Kurritz, and Campbell. You're 1, 2, 3. Kurritz putting himself in a pretty good spot. He's going to try to grab yet another ace. Here comes the new expert rider, though, the Falcon, trying to bring this one all the way back to the stripe for a 1. He'll grab up a 1 spot, followed up by Kurritz and Campbell. You're 2, 3. So that was Belgrave, Kurritz, Campbell. Some math going to need to be done there come main event time out of 34. 35, the moto out on track now. 17-20 experts got Brown, Penny, and Nash got Evan Penny holding off the 2 OG vets right now. He's got Penny, Downtown Brown, and Nash. 1, 2, 3. Here comes Downtown on the inside line. He's going to make the move on the young, and here comes Darren Nash as well, taking the top 2 on out to the main event. Nash not ready to give up yet. Going to go Brown, and Emmanuel from Nash might have grabbed up that 2nd spot. We'll check and confirm it. Nothing for sure. In the meantime, 36, the moto out on track. 41, 45-year-old experts got Carroll, Hinton, and Peck. 3 riders coming in, 3 riders going out. Going to be a boat ride for these gentlemen all the way back home. They're all going to show up to do battle in the main event. That's Peck, Carroll, and Hinton.
Attention.
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
Gate drops down to motor number 3 out on track. 35-year-old Lady Cruiser's got Liz Daly, Liz Muck, and Vanessa Mayo. Got Vanessa Mayo with a pretty good shot. She's got a whole lot of Liz Daly right there on the outside hip trying to keep her close. Little high-low action. We got a drag race going down the 2 straightaway now. Got Gold Cup 3 and the 16 ride. Still Mayo and Daly out on your 1-2. Muck on back to your 3. As we go through turn number 2, this one is not total points. What you see is what you get as they cross all the way back home.
Attention.
Still Mayo, Daly, Muck, your 1, 2,
Okay,
and
riders,
3.
Random start. Ready, watch the
Daly
gate.
keeping her close. Mayo trying to get herself just a little bit of breathing room all the way back home. Back to the stripe, wire to wire on this one. Vanessa Mayo opening up the main events with W. Going to come on back for your 1 spot. Liz Daly, your 2. Liz Muck round out the top 3. Out of moto number 3. Moto number 4 out on track. 9-year-old Cruisers got to go fast. Seth Daly, Asher Loose, and the freight train of Jackson Bowie. Got a whole lot of Bowie in and out of turn number 2. Going to go Bowie, Loose, and Daly. Your 1, 2, and 3 total points racing on this
Okay,
one.
riders,
It's been
random
Bowie,
start.
Loose, Daly in this order, running
Riders
all
ready,
night
watch
long.
the gate.
That means spots are pretty much locked in as we come all the way back home. There's a little bit of variance, but things would have to trickle quite a bit. Not going to happen today. Going to go Bowie, your overall 1, Loose, your overall 2, and Daly, your overall 3. Out of moto number 4. 5 to moto out on track. 11-year-old Cruisers got Hawthorne, Stewart, and O'Connell. These boys have been racing all night long. Total points action. Got Hawthorne sitting out on the 1 spot. O'Connell going to pin the inside. He's going to grab up your 2.
Attention.
Team Money going to fade on back to the 3. Let's see what
Okay,
T's got all the way back down the 3 straightaway for him. He's going to fight right back, take that inside line away from the outside. Nonetheless, going to go Hawthorne, Stewart, and O'Connell still your 1, 2, and 3 all the way back home. Little airtime out of EJ back to me. He's going to get the broom out, sweep the night. Your overall 1 to Hawthorne, 2 spot to Stewart, and 3 to O'Connell. Out of moto number 5. 6 moto out on track. 13-year-old Cruisers got Curly, King, and Wise got Derek Wise sitting out on the 1 spot right now. We'll do a little bit of math. He's tied up with King
Okay,
for
riders,
the overall
random start.
2. Curly sitting back there on the 3 spot.
Riders
He's got 2
ready,
aces right
watch
now.
the gate.
Let's do a little bit of quick mental math here. All the way back to me. We could have a little bit of a scenario here coming all the way back home. Derek Wise going to come on back wire to wire. He's going to grab up your 1 spot. King going to get your 2 with the cross. Curly going to cross 3. That's going to give Wise your overall 1, I believe. Curly your overall 2, and King your overall 3.
Attention.
Out of moto number 6. 7
Okay,
the overall,
riders,
7 the
random
moto out on
start.
track. Got Fetch, Patillo, and Stafford.
Riders ready.
Curly overall
gate.
1. My bad. I'm homeschooled. Got Stafford coming on back. He'll cross as they cross with your 1 spot. Fetch going to get your 2. Patillo your 3. Out of moto number 7. So that overall on moto number 6 was Curly. Curly with your overall 1. My apologies. 8th moto out on track now. 4650-year-old Cruisers got Brown, Howard, and Wellman got Corey Brown. S-squared Mo Colors out on the 1 spot right now. Followed up by Wellman onto Wheels Colors. He's on back to your 2. And Howard back to your 3. As we go in and out of turn number 3 all the way back home. Still Corey Brown wire to wire on this one. Get the broom out again. There's another 1-1-1. Perfect night for Corey Brown. Deuce is all going to go to Wellman. 3 is going to go to Howard. That's your overall 1, 2, 3. Out of moto number 8. Get loud for him, ladies and gentlemen. 5 and under novice out on track. Got Maggie Welch, Piper Franklin, Rosalie Malone, Lincoln Grau, Resner Knowles, Enoch Shingleton, Gnarly Callum Bronson, and Ford Howell. Bronson hit the deck in round number 1. He's way out front in the main event now, coming back down through the 2 straightaway. Got Bronson, Franklin, Grau, your 1, 2, and 3, followed up by Shingleton and Malone. Rounding out your top 5, followed up by Howell, Welch, and Knowles rounding out those 6, 7, 8 spots, but it's still Bronson leading them way out front down through the 3 straightaway. Piper Franklin stretching out a gap to the 2 spot, and Lincoln Grau still sitting in the 3. Shingleton right there trying to bump a spot up, get on the podium all the way back home, but it's going to be Callum Bronson wire to wire, Gnarly grabbing up a 1 on a Tuesday. Talk about redemption from how his round 1 went to how his main goes. Piper Franklin going to come on back for your 2 spot. And the 414 ride, Lincoln Grau, Blue Springs Local getting your 3. Shingleton to round out the top 4. Out of motos 9 and 10. 12 the moto out on track. 6-year-old novice guy, Wolf, Kreisa, Rogers, and more 095 ride. Tatum Wolf out of KC Mo leading him down around right now, followed up by Moore on the 2 spot. Here comes Declan Kreisa on the inside line. He's going to grab up your 3. It's still Wolf, Moore, and Kreisa. Your 1, 2, and 3. This is moto number 12 going down through the 3 straightaway. It is 11.
Attention.
He stayed on top of it, and I was trying to like,
Okay,
hey,
riders,
hey,
random
hey.
start.
I was wrong. My bad. All the way back wire to wire on this one. Tatum Wolf going to grab up your 1 spot as they cross on that one, followed up by Moore and Declan Chrysler, your 1, 2, and 3. Automotive number 11. Now it's motor number 12. I'm confident this time. 7-year-old novice out on track. Got Jackson the Jet, Beltran, Raylan Grau, and Camden Collin. Got Collin sitting out front right now, coming down through the 2 straightaway. Hitting the number plate just about, but I've seen him out front enough tonight. You get a feel for who's sitting out front. Got Colin Grau and Beltran running on your 1, 2, and 3 as we go down through the 3 straightaway. Single found it outside lines like NASCAR as we come all the way back home. Here goes Jackson the Jet trying to find his way up on by Raylan Grau. Those two going to go side by side in and out of turn number 3. All the way back to me. Looks like still Colin going to go wire to wire on a Tuesday night. Going to go Camden Collin for your 1 spot. This one is as they cross. Going to go Grau and Beltran, your 2 and 3. Automotive number 12. 13, the moto out on track. 9-year-old novice got Nybert, Wolf, and Newland. Looks like Milo Wolf sitting out front on this one, followed up by Nybert and Newland. That's your 1, 2, and 3. Here goes Newland on the inside line. Xander going to slide on up to your 2 spot. Can he keep the door shut? He will. Here goes Nybert trying to find a way on by. Raiden going to see if he can take a peek on that inside line. Find a way by. Not quite enough room. Still going to go Wolf, Nybert, Newland. Newland, Nybert, that's your 1, 2, and 3. Bringing this one all the way back home. Hardcore Realty Colors. Wolf going to grab up your 1 spot as they cross, followed up by Newland and Nybert, your 1, 2, and 3. 14, the motor now out on track. Got Welch, Parker, and Velasquez. This one is not total points. This is as they cross. Got Kyson Parker sitting on the 1 spot. Welch on back to your 2, and Velasquez your 3. They're single filing it down through the section. They were doing it like this in round number 1, doing it again. Come main events. Hardcore Realty Colors trying to stretch this one out just a little bit as we come all the way back home. That's how it'll go. Kyson Parker going to grab up your 1 spot on a Tuesday night, followed up by Beanie, Colleen Welch, Edge Racing Colors, and Edge Racing Colors as well. Velasquez on your 3. Automotive 14. 15, the motor number out on track. 12-year-old novice got Campbell, Wolf, Franklin, Johnson, and Dutton.
Attention.
Got Lily Campbell out on the 1 spot right now, followed up by Blazing Blake Johnson and J.C. Wolf. Brandon Hara to staging. Brandon Hara to staging. All the way back home. Campbell trying to stretch this one out. This will be the last time around as a novice. Going to go move up time for Franklin. Or for Campbell, I'm sorry. That's your newest intermediate rider. Lily, wait, what? Campbell moving on up to the intermediate class with that win. That's lucky number 10. Automotive number 15. That 2 spot went to Johnson. 16, the moto out on track now. 14-year-old novice got Boss E. Swanson. Going to go Jepson and Peyton in here as well. Looks like Jackson Peyton running wire to wire out front on this one, bringing it through turn number 3. Still Peyton, Swanson, and Jepson. You're 1, 2, and 3. Still looking for Brandon Hara.
Watch the gate.
Gate's dropping now. It's too late for it. All the way back home. Going to go Peyton, Swanson, and Jepson. You're 1, 2, and 3. Automotive number 16. 17, the moto out on track. Got Kelly and Knowles rolling down through the 2 straightaway. Got Zach Knowles coming out of Lewisburg, Kansas, sitting out on the 1 spot. He's got Eddie Kelly right there in the hip pocket. These two running total points racing. They've been running 1, 2 all night long as we go down through the section still. That's how they're looking. Going to go Knowles, Kelly. That'll end up being your 1 and 2 if they finish the way they are.
Okay, right.
Little styling out of the both of them all the way back home. Knowles going to get a 1, 1, 1. That's your overall 1. And Kelly, your 2. Automotive number 17. 18, the motor number out on track. 46, 50-year-old novice got Jepson, Dominguez, and Malone. Got Jonas Dominguez sitting out front on this one, coming out of Shawnee, Kansas. He got a 1 in round number 1, a 1 in round number 2. Trying to make it another perfect night on a total points action as we come down through the 2 straightaway. He's got Jepson sitting right there in the hip pocket on the 2 spot, and Malone on the 3 spot. Warrensburg and Independence Mo locals on your 2-3 as we go down through the section. It's still Dominguez, Jepson.
Okay, riders. Random start.
And Malone. Lars trying to reel him in a little bit closer, doing it for Brian Peck and the gang over there with Team Donut Factory. But it's all Jonas Dominguez, wire to wire on this one, as he did all night long. He's going to grab up your overall 1. Jepson going to get your overall 2. And Daniel Malone going to get your overall 3. Automotive number 19. Yeah, not saying it. 19, the moto out on track. 7 intermediates. Got Hall, Cross, and Daly. As we go in and out of now it's twisted up. Going down through the 3rd straightaway. Got Daly and Hall running on your 1, 2. cross on back to the 3. Total points racing on this one. Cabo Hall sitting on both the ones. He's going to try to make it 3 of them. Daly known for that 4 straight speed, though. See how he responds to it. Overall, going to go to Hall regardless here. Going to go maybe Daly crossing first. Overall goes to Kasem Hall, though. On the night, your 2 spot overall going to Daly, and your 3 spots across. Out of moto number 20. 9 intermediates out on track. Oh, that was 19. 20, the moto number now. Got Franklin, Swanson, Hodges, Miracle, and Understall. Got Axel Miracle sitting out on the 1 spot right now, followed by 2 Chain Swanson and Wild Wild West Understall. That's your 1, 2, and 3, followed by Hodges, Franklin, rounding out your top 5. Here goes 2 Chains. Here goes Wild West around the outside line. 2 Chain Swanson going to hold on to that 2 spot, but it's all Axel Miracle on this one. Big Tuesday night wire-to-wire win for Miracle. He'll grab up your 1 spot. 2 Chain Swanson, I believe, your 2. Understall right there for your 3. Out of moto number 20. 21, the moto out on track. 10-year-old intermediates got Belcher, Hale, and Lightning Lachlan Campbell. Got the race of champion number 1 plate sitting out front on this one right now. That's Noak Belcher. Got Belcher, Hale, Lightning. You're 1, 2, and 3. See if Hale can make something happen. These top 2 boys tied up and points coming in. Whoever crosses first out of those top 2 will be bringing home your 1 spot overall on the night. Noak Belcher gave himself a gap. Turn on the NOS. That's your overall 1 spot for Belcher. He barely held on to that one. Hale and Campbell, your overall 2 and 3. Out of moto number 21. 22, the moto number out on track right now. Got Lamano, Stewart, Rogers, Bass, and Conklin. Looks like the Hunter, Winston, Rogers, and Hunter Conklin, your 1 and 2, followed by Team Money, Attack, and Lamano. That's your top 5. Here goes Conklin on the outside line trying to find his way on by. He tried it. They bump again. There goes a near detour for Conklin. Keeps it on the pavement somehow. Going to go Rogers, your 1 spot. Conklin, your 2. Team Money, Stewart, your 3. Man, oh man, I told him back behind staging, I said there's going to be contact in that main event. Maybe another good one here. 13 I got Johnson, Wise, Schaffler, Miracle, and Nash. Got the Missouri Monster, Maverick Miracle out on the 1 spot. He's got a whole lot of Derek Wise right there in the rearview mirror, followed by Schaffler, Nash, and Johnson. Here comes Wise trying to go around the outside. He does with perfection. Round that outside white line, no shot at it for Miracle. He's going to drift on back to the 3. Going to go Wise, Schaffler, and Miracle. You're 1, 2, and 3. Out of moto number 23. Crazy impressive move there from Wise. That one takes a bit of skill and a whole lot more bravery. 14 intermediates out on track now. Going to go Fetch, Penny, Skaggs, Swanson, and Hawkins. Got Skaggs, Hawkins, and Penny. You're 1, 2, and 3, followed by Hawkins and Fetch. There goes Penny around the outside, moving on up to the 2 spot, but nobody touching Skaggs tonight. Going to go Corbin Skaggs, your wire-to-wire 1 spot. Archer Penny, your 2. And Jackson Swanson, your 3. Out of moto 24. 25, the moto out on track right now. 16-year-old intermediates got Schlotzauer, Wise, and Campbell. Got Mark Schlotzauer sitting out front on this one right now. Freaky Fast goes at least Summit, Missouri. He's got a whole lot of King Henry Campbell right there on his inside hip. We got Campbell. We got Schlotzauer. Who's going to grab up the 1 spot? Here goes Campbell around the outside. Does Schlotzauer hold on to the inside line? He gives, little 2-wheel drift there. Schlotzauer laying it over. He's going to pick it on back up real quick here. Going to go King Henry, your 1 spot. The smooth operator, Wise, going to bring it on back for your 2. And we're going to get Marquise picked up over there in turn 3. Let him hear you. Man, oh, man. Tried to lean. You tap the brakes. Those tires don't like to stick.
Attention.
26 moto out on track. 17, 20-year-old intermediates. Got Axon Patillo and Kelly. Got Super Cooper and Brandon Patillo out on the 1-2 right now. Total points tied up for these 2 all the way back home. What you see is what you get. 1 spot going to Kelly as they cross. He'll get your overall 1. Patillo, your 2. And Axon, your 3. Out of moto number 26. 27, the motor number out on track. 51, 55 intermediates. Got Acton Poole and Woolery. Got Darby Poole sitting out front. Once more down through the 2 straightaway as he's been doing all day long as we bring this one in and out of turn number 2. Still Poole, Woolery, and Axon single filing it down through the section. Got Bikes for the Likes of Us. The man for Bikes for the Likes of Us. Freaky Fast Racing and Purple Heart Racing. That's your 1, 2, and 3. Bringing this one all the way back home, back to the stripe. That's how it's going to go. Darby Poole, get the broom out. That's a perfect night. 1s across the board. He gets your overall 1. Skeeter Keith Woolery, your overall 2. And Axon, your overall 3. Out of moto 27. 28, the moto out on track. 14 girls experts. Got Welch, Roberts, and Brown. Got Adelaide Welch sitting out on the 1 spot. She's got a whole lot of Fly Rye Brown right there on the outside hip. Fly Rye going to try every trick in the book to get by. She's played second fill 2 motos in a row. Doesn't want to do it again as we come all the way back home. Got a drag race brewing all the way back to me. Edge Racing Pilot, though, going to go for a perfect night for the 14 girls. Going to go Welch, Brown, and Roberts as they cross there. Your overall 1, 2, and 3. 29, the moto out on track. 8-year-old experts got Miller, Shingleton, and Loose. Got Loose, Shingleton, and Baby Cake Miller. You're 1, 2, and 3 as we go in and out of turn number 2. Freaky Fast Colors trying to stretch this one out just a little bit, but he's got a whole lot of Eula Shingleton right there in the hip pocket, trying to stay real close. He's going to give him a little run for his money here as we go down through the 4th straightaway. Total points on this one. Loose has both aces, so he's in a pretty good spot to come up, holding that overall regardless. And why not make it all 3 all the way back home? Going to go Loose, Shingleton, Miller. That's your overall 1, 2, 3. Out of Moto 29. 30, the moto number out on track. 10X got Penny, Jackman, O'Connell, Bowie, and Howard. Got the freight train, the Snake, sitting out on the 1, 2 right now, followed up by O'Connell, Clutch, Howard, and the Wolverine and Jackman rounding out your top 5. Here goes Howard around the outside. He's going to try to slide on up to P3. He'll hold on tight to it. O'Connell going to be left open for the Wolverine as we come all the way back home, but nobody touching the Gold Cup champion, Jackson Bowie, going to pick up a win on a Tuesday. Followed up by the Snake of Sawyer Penny and the 3-ride, Corbin Clutch Howard out of moto number 30. 31, the moto out on track. 11-year-old experts, God, Duval, Davidson, and Hawthorne. Good to see all 3 of these guys back out on track still. God, Davidson sitting out on the 1 spot. Hawthorne, your 2. Big Mac Duval on your 3. Pretty similar, even gaps down here through the section. Davidson to Hawthorne, Hawthorne to Duval. About the same as we come all the way back home here, turning and burning, trying to keep things nice and tight. Davidson going to hold on tight for that 1 spot. That's your overall, a perfect night for the X-Men. Going to go Hawthorne, your 2, and Duval, your 3. That's your overall as they cross there out of Moto 31. 32, the moto out on track. 12-year-old experts got Davidson, Moorfield, and Barker. Got Moorfield, Davidson, Barker running in that order. 1, 2, 3. Going to go Bicycle Shack, Edge Racing, and the Hardcore Realty Gang. 1, 2, and 3 as we go in and out of turn number 3. Moorfield on rails right now as we come all the way back down the stripe. Riding super hot, super good bike skill right there. Going to go Moorfield, Davidson, Barker. That's your overall 1, 2, and 3 out of Moto 32. 33, the moto out on track right now. 13-year-old experts got AJ Johnson, Patrick Couts, and Tyler McMorris. Got Couts, Johnson, and McMorris here 1, 2, and 3. A little airtime out of McMorris as we go down through the 3 straightaway. Those top 2 putting a little float show on themselves, coming all the way back home here. Not total points. What you see is what you get as they cross. Going to go the way of on 2 wheels, Patrick Couts, followed up by AJ Johnson and Tyler McMorris here 1, 2, and 3 is out of Moto 33. 34, the moto out on track. 14-year-old experts got the Hurricane, Zach Campbell, Jabril, the Falcon, Belgrave, and Freestyle, or the comeback kid, Caleb Kuritz. Got Kuritz. He's not having to come back right now. He's sitting out on the 1 spot as we come back through turn number 2. Got Kuritz, Campbell, and Belgrave here 1, 2, and 3. Here comes the Falcon trying to hold on tight to the 2, 3, trying to make a move on the Hurricane as we come all the way back home. Nobody touching Kuritz. The battle's on the 2, 3 all the way back home. Going to have to do some math on this one. Going to go Kuritz, Campbell, Belgrave, your overall one, your crossing 1, 2, 3. That gives your overall 1 spot to Kuritz, your overall 2.
Okay, riders. Random
Leave
start.
to Campbell, and your 3 to Belgrave out of Moto 34. 35 now got Brown, Stafford, Tolfree, and Nash. Got Tolfree, Stafford, Brown, and Nash. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, bringing this one all the way back home. Good riding out of Stafford, keeping him close, but it's all Tolfree, Stafford, Brown. You're 1, 2, and 3, followed up by Nash around out the top 4 out of 35. 36 out on track now. 41, 45, Novice got Johnson, Carroll, Hinton, Peck, and Novotny. Got Novotny, Hinton, and Johnson 1, 2, and 3. Got no after practice tonight, guys. No after practice tonight. As we go in and out of turn number 3, Johnson around the outside. Going to put the move on Hinton. McLovin going to slide on up to the 3 spot all the way back home. Going to go Novotny, Johnson, and Carroll. You're 1, 2, and 3 out of moto number 36. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out.